Hello, I'm Jeremy. This is Rebecca with the Burts.
We have 3 kids here at the Academy. We have a 3rd grader who's a traditional student. We have a 1st grader who's a traditional student, and then we have a pre-Ker who is a blended student. So we just completed our 4th year at the Academy. We've done the blended and the traditional both, and we both are working parents, and so we have experience kind of doing both as working family, and how that looks is a little bit different sometimes than being home all the time with the kiddos. But it's worked out great for our family, so we've enjoyed both models. We hope to have all 3 in traditional soon once that little guy gets a little bit bigger.
One thing I've liked a lot about the phasing from the blended to the traditional has been the support of the staff, the teachers, the other families. It's like it was seamless. I kind of felt like we might be on an island a little bit, but it was really, it was very nice to see how involved and engaged it was still, even being traditional. We felt very much part of the community. It was just easy as far as that connectivity.
I'd say the teachers really do a good job, and the administrators walking hand in hand with you. So when we first started here, we did blended at first because the students were young, and that was an easy thing to do, still working, and we could do it kind of before and after work. But they did a great job. The curriculum gets sent home with the kids every day, and we were able to do it a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening, and it worked out great for our family. Having a small class size is really nice too, because the teachers just work right along with you. They communicate with you throughout your home days, and really throughout the school days. We would get texts, kind of updates from the teachers, which was really nice. I felt like we had a really good personal connection with the teachers. And they, everybody wants your kid to succeed. And so it was really nice to see the families want to have that happen, and the kids are helping each other, and the teachers are helping the parents, and everyone is kind of working together to make that, to make the whole picture kind of come together, which is nice. So this year in particular, we had, of course, the coronavirus. So we left at spring break, not realizing we weren't going to come back, which was kind of a shocker. When that realization finally hit, I think we were overwhelmed. We were scared. And for us in particular, we had to continue to work all during the corona, pandemic. And so we weren't quite sure what that was going to look like for us. But thankfully, the school, I can't say enough things about how wonderful the school came along with us. And again, they just worked right along beside us.
Well, that connectivity continued. The Griffons Live was really fun. It was kind of a placeholder to start our day. I found myself enjoying it as much as the kids did, but it really kind of set a tone for just a continuation of the education of the kids with the situation of the virus. And it just brought a normalcy to it. Mm-hmm. It made it feel like it really just set our day and set us to kind of start. And the kids, it brought them back to center each day, where it didn't feel like this just weird, wild time. Mm-hmm. It felt normal. Mm-hmm. After a week or 4. But
yeah, I think it was good because they would wake up knowing what they were going to do for the day. So they didn't wake up saying, what are we going to do today? And just be complaining. They knew that we were going to wake up and we were going to watch Griffons Live, which was similar to what they would have been doing here anyway, which was great. So there's some good continuity over what they would have been doing at school. Now we're just doing it at home. We're trying to do it on our iPads or our phones or our Kindles or whatever it is. They're just making it work remotely.
It made it feel important. It made it feel like it still had meaning and value, as opposed to just kind of mailing it in, not really knowing what we were doing, or it really kind of focused us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think it was good because the kids really enjoyed being able to see their friends, being able to see other students and teachers and their principals. I think it gave a sense of community that even though we're all at home doing this separately, we really are doing it together. And so I think that they really enjoyed kind of having that aspect of the community of the school is still just as strong as it was before, which is good. So another good thing about, we talked earlier this morning about the house system and about the community that we do feel within the school. We can start a little bit with how the house system works. So it's a great system. There's 5 houses, and as soon as the kids get here on back to school night, they get divided into a specific house. And just right out of the gates, the kids are immediately placed into a group of friends. They're immediately placed into a group with older students who just help them along the way from the beginning of school until they are done here at the Academy. And so there's a feeling of community for the kiddos as well. The older kids kind of take care of the younger kids. The younger kids have someone to look up to. They think, wow, this older kid knows my name, and it makes the younger kids feel, really cool and really included in a group, which I think is kind of neat.
And that community transitions very well into like our families too. You become friends with the people that your kids are educating with. There's ideas shared. There's moments of heartache together. There's moments of celebration together. You really become a community, and whether that's with the other parents, with the teachers. There's just a friendliness and a welcomeness that when you walk in here, you just feel like you're a part of it, and where you can do it hand in hand and side by side, walking through this together. And I've appreciated that part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, school is hard, and grade school is hard, middle school is hard, and so having a pretty close-knit community is really helpful.
Yeah, not feeling alone in it, like feeling like you've got people to turn to ask questions when it's difficult, or just with anything.